It is said, Adyapi se lila kore Gaura Rai, kono kono bhagyavan dekhibare paye. So now Mahaprabhu is doing unmanifest pastime, aprakat lila. More than 500 years ago, Mahaprabhu did prakat lila. Then he has now unmanifested himself, aprakat. But he can manifest himself, provided we do wonderful kirtan, because kirtan is the way to attract Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And where kirtan goes on in Srivasangan, and where Nityananda Prabhu dances in that kirtan, Mahaprabhu cannot resist himself to appear there. So this Godrum, because each island has a name, and that name has a connection, why this name came into existence. So Godrum, Go means cow, and Druma means tree. So in this island, Surabhi cow is eternally residing under a banyan tree. And there is a connection also. You know, in Navadwip we discuss about Lord Brahma, who committed offenses at the lotus feet of Lord Krishna, while Krishna was performing his pastime in Vrindavan 5,000 years ago. So same thing happened to Indra. So Indra's pride was crushed by Krishna by stopping Indra Puja. And Krishna started the process of Govardhan Puja. And Indra became very angry, and he wanted to destroy Brajamandal, and he wanted to kill all the Brajavasis. A great offense he committed. But he understood, realized the mistake, and Krishna forgave him also. And he came with Surabhi cow, because Krishna loves cows. So Indra had a strategy. He was so fearful, and also he was thinking, what a mistake I did, how can I show my face? So he was holding the tail of Surabhi cow and appeared in front of Krishna at Govindakund in Govardhan area of Brajmandal. So that Surabhi cow and Indra came here, because Indra told Surabhi that Krishna is going to appear in Kali Yuga as Gauranga Mahaprabhu. So I'll make the same mistake. So I don't want to make that mistake. So what to do? So Surabhi gave a proposal, let's go to Navadwip and start worshipping Lord Gauranga Mahaprabhu and get his blessings. Then we can be free from this offensive mentality and will not make that mistake. So by this you can understand that Mahaprabhu is extremely merciful. The offenses committed by Brahma, offenses committed by Indra, they could rectify it by taking shelter of Navadwip Dham. So we also commit offense in chanting of the holy name. So we can rectify that by chanting the name of Gauranga. That's why Srila Prabhupada said that we should chant Panchatattva Mahamantra, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhar, Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. If we take shelter of Panchatattva, then we can be free from the offenses while chanting the holy name of the Lord. So Indra came here and started worshipping Lord Gauranga along with Surabhi under a banyan tree. So they started chanting the name of Gauranga. 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 Gauranga Mahaprabhu appeared. He appeared here also. Hope you are seeing him. So Gauranga Mahaprabhu appeared in front of Indra and Surabhi cow, And he said, don't worry, I will appear in Kali Yuga and you will be part of my pastime here. And by the blessings of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Surabhi cow is eternally staying here under a banyan tree. That's why Go means Surabhi cow under a banyan tree is residing here eternally. That's why this island name is Godrum. So here Markandeya Rishi also came. Markandeya Rishi got the blessings to live for 7 kalpas, long life. You know, 1 kalpa is 1 day of Brahma. So 1000 Chaturjuga is 1 day of Brahma. It's a long duration. And he thought he got a good benediction. But at the end of 1 kalpa there is devastation. So during the devastation, nothing was there. Everything is inundated by water. And Markandeya Rishi thought, what a mistake I did by getting this blessing. Such a long life. It was very painful. He was going through a lot of difficulties. Nothing was there. But while he was floating in the water, he saw this Navadwip Dham. Navadwip Dham was not under the water. So devastation water cannot flood Navadwip Dham. So it is eternally there. So it is beyond any material devastation. So here he took shelter of Surabhi, and Surabhi fed her milk, and he got the strength. And Markandeya Rishi asked the same question, how I can be free from this suffering? He said that best way to get free from this suffering is to chant the name of Gauranga. Take the shelter of Gauranga Mahaprabhu and Navadwip Dham, then all your sufferings will go away. And not only suffering will go away, you develop love of God by taking shelter of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. So he told that this Navadwip is not material place. It's Vaikuntha, it's spiritual world. And he showed that this island is surrounded by Viraja river. And he said that although according to material calculation, this is 16 crosses, 32 miles, this Navadwip Dham. But in reality, its length, breadth cannot be measured. It's unlimited. So he said that, look, that this island itself is 1,000 million crosses. 1 cross means 2 miles. Means 200 crores mile. Okay. So this is the size of this island. So do you believe that? So this will be revealed. Bhaktivinoda Thakur saw it. It will be revealed. There are theoretical knowledge. That is information. Then we have realized knowledge. Then we have revealed knowledge. So when we practice Krishna consciousness properly, then realization will take place in our heart. When realization will be complete, this Dham will be revealed. Just like Brahma saw Golaka Vrindavan, Bhaktivinoda Thakur saw Navadwip Dham. So in the same way, the fortunate soul can also see this Navadwip Dham manifest, provided we take shelter of this Dham completely. When we surrender completely, then obviously this Navadwip Dham will be revealed by the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So this time is very, very special time, because appearance day of Gauranga Mahaprabhu is very near. So on appearance day, Lord is very, very merciful. So we should take advantage of this special moment and take shelter of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, get his blessings, and get the revelation of this Navadwip Dham and make our life successful. So this island also represents Kirtanam. So Kirtan is the process given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It is explained, Bhajaner Madhya Seshta Navavida Bhakti, Krishna Prem Krishna Dite Dhare Mahashakti, Tar Madhya Sarvasheshta Nam Sankirtan, Niraparade Nam Loile Pai Premadhan. Chaitanya Chaitamrita explains that out of many processes of devotional service, 9 processes of devotional service is topmost. Why? Because it has the potency great potency to give Krishna and love for Krishna. But out of this 9, the super topmost position of sadhana bhakti is Nam Sankirtan. By chanting the holy name, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. This process has lot of potency to give love of Godhead, but only one condition. Not many conditions, one condition. We have to chant the holy name without offense. If we do that, then immediately love of Godhead will manifest in our heart. So therefore, we should chant the holy name, but at the same time, we should be very, very careful not to commit any offense. When we chant the holy name without offense, love of Godhead will manifest in our heart. And that is the goal of our life, and that is the success of our life. So hope during this parikrama, we become free from these offenses and chant the holy name purely. And this place is a very merciful place. All our desires will be fulfilled, provided we have that faith, and we should desire properly. So we should only desire to attain love of Godhead. And if we sincerely pray in this island, our desires will be fulfilled by the holy name and by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Navadwip Mandal Parikrama ki, Godrumadwip ki, Sriman Mahaprabhu ki, Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol.
Thank you very much. Bhakti Prachar, Prajak, Paribrajak, Bhakti Prachar, Paribrajak Maharaj. So he's living up to his name by doing very nice prachar. So now next speaker we will hear from His Holiness Prabodhananda Swami Maharaj. We're very fortunate to have him with us. Usually he's in Vrindavan and around Delhi in these areas. But he's Prabodhananda, you know Prabodhananda? He was the uncle of Gopal Bhatta Goswami, and he was also a great devotee of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He was very scholarly, very poetic. So Prabodhananda Maharaj is also a very wonderful devotee. He's very rich in Gyan and Vairag. And he's going to tell us about the glories of Navadwip Dham.
Hare Krishna. अज्ञानातिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुभे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. So the topic given to me is the glories of Navadwip Dham. Actually, His Holiness Bhakti Prachar Paribrajaka Swami Maharaj, in his lecture, the first sentence he told is the glories of Navadwip Dham. That Bhakti Vinod Thakur told that by doing this Navadwip Mandal Parikrama, whole world will be liberated. So this is the first glories. And actually, just he glorified the Dham in his lecture much. So, as we know, he explained that the Navavidha Bhakti, this Bhajanrana Madhya Sashta Navavidha Bhakti. So these islands of this Navadwip Dham is also according to the 9 process of devotional service. And actually no one knows the glories of Dham. It is only Gaur Nitai. They did their pastimes, and though they are still, their pastimes are going on, but we are not unmanifested pastimes. But the first time this Dham Parikrama was made by Jiva Goswami with Jiva Goswami with Nityananda Prabhu did the Parikrama with Jiva Goswami, and this is past Parikrama, and he reveals the glories of Navadwip Dham. He explained to the Jiva Goswami. Now later on, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is a special person who has revealed the Dham to all of us. He got the especially empowered Gaura Shakti Surupaya Rupanuga Varayate. Especially empowered Gauranga Mahaprabhu. So just like Maharaj told Bhaktivinoda Thakur with his transcendental vision, he was seeing the Navadwip Dham. And he could see everything. Where is the birthplace of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took birth, and all dhams is already almost unknown to the world. So that's why Bhaktivinoda Thakur, even Prabhupada told, he is the father of the modern Krishna consciousness movement. So he revealed us everything. He wrote this Navadwip Dham, Mahatmya, Navadwip Bhavataranga, and so many guidebooks. And he gave the practical. He saw us. He opened our eyes. Ajnanati mirandasya, Gyananjana Salakaya, Chakhiru Nimilitam Jena Tasmai Sri Guru Namaha. So whole parampara, just like Bhaktivinoda Thakur also, he saw us how this dham we cannot see in our material vision. So his dham is so glorified, it is so much, by simply doing parikrama we can liberate it. Just all the process of bhakti is also is 9 island. Savanam, this is Simantadwip. This Kirtanam is this Godrumadwip. Savanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam. This Vishnu Smaranam is just Madhyadwip. Padasevanam, Kolhadwip. Padasevanam, Archanam, Ritudwip. Vandanam, Janudwip. Vandanam, Archanam, Vandanam. Dasyam, Mododrumdwip. Sakhyam, Rudradwip. Atmanivedanam, Antardwip. So simply we're doing this parikrama, we are also following this 9 process of bhakti. And even if we are walking by doing this parikrama with devotees, we are also doing the 9 bhaktis. We are every day hearing the glories of Dham and other pastimes of Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Savanam, Kirtanam is going on there. Savan Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, it is helping us remembering Krishna. Padasevanam, this parikrama is also part of Padasevanam. Archanam is going on Gaurnita, Archanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakya. You see, all this 9 process of bhakti is in this parikrama. That's why this parikrama is specifically need in ISKCON devotees from all over the world by simply doing this parikrama, chanting and dancing in this Navadwip Dham. Specifically here, Gauru Nityananda is so merciful. It's told that Gauru Nityananda nahi sesava vichar. Naam laite prema den bahe asrudhar. Even though in other places like Vrindavan is too heavy. But the offense in this Navadwip Dham, even Gaurnita, they do not accept any so much offense, they do not take offenses. Simply by chanting, dancing with a free mind, with the Vaishnavas. Bhakta Sangye Kara Sankirtan. Nacho, Gao, Bhakta Sangye Kara Sankirtan. This Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave message. So specifically Bhaktivinoda Thakur gave this opportunity. And his son and this specially empowered Acharya, his Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhant, Saraswati Thakur, he also did this parikrama with 10,000 devotees. He was also glorified the Dham much in practical way. And Srila Prabhupada, our ISKCON founder Acharya Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada also, he gave this opportunity to enter all over the world. The devotees coming from all over the world and they are doing this parikrama. And this is a special occasion, this special facility for all of us by simply chanting and dancing and eating prasadam. Chanting, dancing and feasting. This is the ISKCON's program. Chanting, dancing and feasting. And this is more revealed in this Navadwip Mandal Parikrama. Practically you are chanting, dancing and also feasting. So in this way the entire world can be delivered, can be liberated. So there are so many other speakers, so I stop here. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you, Prabodhananda Swami Maharaj. Next speaker, we have a god brother, Srila Prabhupada disciple, who is with us, coming from the UK, Sri Bangananga Prabhu, is going to speak to us.
Okay. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. So please forgive me for being here. As they say, please excuse my humble existence. But the basic principle, we're here in the Holy Dham. We have a great good fortune to be able to make some advancement in Krishna consciousness. And one of the ways we can do that is by observing nice etiquette in our behavior with other devotees. And of course, one of the things we learn about being a devotee is being very humble. And of course, here in this Holy Dham, we can learn great humility because we have to tolerate so many things. We have to put up with so many little inconveniences, like the heat and so many other things, and the pressure of having so many devotees. But one thing we can do is try to serve other Vaishnavas, because this will be our great good fortune. By serving Vaishnavas, then actually we please Krishna. Dasa, dasa, dasa no das. And rather than go through all the ins and outs of the behavior that we're expected to follow, has everybody got this book? This nice book about Navadwip Mandala Parikrama? In here, there's on page 8, there's a nice series of good advices for how we can actually behave nicely without creating offense and have a jolly good time serving with all the devotees and remembering Krishna, because in the end there are just two regulative principles: to always remember Krishna and never forget Krishna. And that will be our success, especially here in the Dham, so that we can hope that we can go back to Godhead at the end of this extraordinary life. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you to Bangananga Prabhu. Next speaker, we'll hear about one of the places we passed when we were walking here on the way. We passed Amgat. So we have with us His Holiness Kavichandra Swami Maharaj is going to speak.
Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namane Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharane Nirvisesha Sunyavari Paschatare Satarne. Now, I just have a surprise announcement. A little while back I was presented with this book. Stand up, whoever's. This is an amazing book. What's your name? So she made this book, A Pilgrim's Guide to Ekachakradam, Lord Nityananda's place. It's a beautiful book, full of pictures, color and black and white. Really, so they have some with them. It still smells from the press. So you can get these are the first ones. So anybody wants this, you can approach her. All right. Loud chanting doesn't mean just that two people have a microphone and we have a loud amplifier. It means that everybody is chanting. That makes it loud, right? Then it can be heard everywhere in the universe. So everybody join in. Send kirtan means everybody chanting, not just kirtan, two people. All right? So Amgat, it's one of my favorite stories. It's a test. Everybody knows what is? Mango. It's also when you get too much pollution in your body, it's called in Ayurveda. And you have to clear it out. So the mental pollution, which we have now from the information overload, the only medicine for that is Sankirtan, Krishna Kirtan. This clears out we're all overloaded. They say you'll get more information now, one schoolboy in one day than other people, a few years ago get in their whole life. So this is worthwhile information. Amgat we just pass over because like all these places are getting smaller all the time from the development, building houses. So Lord Chaitanya, he went every day, Udilo Aruna Pura Babaji. As soon as the sun came up, they went out everywhere chanting. So they would stop one time, and Lord Chaitanya saw that, everybody was tired. So he asked them what they wanted to eat. And they said mango. But it wasn't mango season. So that would normally be a problem. Now, of course, you can import. We get mangoes all over the world. Like, if you go to the Dubai or something, all year long you have mangoes. Singapore, they come from north, they come from south, It's Kali Yuga, but they're never really good. But so Lord Chaitanya, he said, well, get me one mango seed. So they got one mango pit, and he planted it, started chanting, and a big mango tree came up right away. And not only the tree, but full of mango. It didn't go through like now we see mango flowers, but I was told the fog has ruined them all, and we will not get so many mangoes this year. But so it was full of mangoes, very big ones. And they were mangoes no one ever heard of before. They were no skin and no pit, just fruit, just juice, So everybody, one mango would completely fill them up and completely satisfied. So it said that for 1 year, every day they had this big mango feast there. So the field is still there, it's all mango trees. But they're not, at least we don't see them like that anymore. But and it's actually stated in Chaitanya Charitamrita that this only devotee can believe this story. So who believes it? Anybody not believe it? Yeah, so you're all devotees, you can believe it. It's a small thing for Lord Chaitanya if he can produce millions of mango trees. Right around here there's so many, So if he can make one that blooms immediately, that's no big deal, But this is the nature of the Sankirtan. Lord Chaitanya cares about the Sankirtan devotees. He wants to take care of them. So don't worry, just get out, chant, dance. When the devotees dance on Kirtan, it purifies the earth, right? And when the devotees raise their hand on the Kirtan, what happens? Huh? Purifies the heavenly planets. Yeah, so raise your hands. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You know, Hiranyakasipu stood for 1,000 years like that, and we can do for a few minutes something. Hare Krishna. So Amgat, it's along the way, we'll just announce, but it's a beautiful place, but we don't have room there anymore. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So some copies of this Ekachaka book are available. I don't know how many million rupees they are, but you'll find her somewhere.
Thank you, Maharaj. We were hoping to hear from His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj about the glories of this place, but unfortunately he's in a meeting. So anyway, I'll just give you a brief introduction about what happened, and then we'll see the drama. One drama is worth 1,000 words. Anyway, I don't have 1,000 words, but this place, Suvarna Vihar. Suvarna means gold, Vihar, roaming or moving. So there was a great king in the Satya Yuga named Suvarna Sen, and he was very wealthy and very attached to his wealth. He was living here, and he was very old. He got really aged. You think I'm old, you should have seen him. Anyway, and he was hanging on, and he was still trying to enjoy the material life, still trying to enjoy the material world. So Narada Muni happened to come, and he visited him, and he was able to enlighten him. And he told him about how in the future Lord Gauranga is going to come here. So he was very attracted, and he lamented. He thought, oh, how will I ever see Gauranga? How will I ever see Gauranga? Anyway, it happened that in the future, Suvarna Sen, he became Buddhimanta Khan in Chaitanya Lila. And as Buddhimanta Khan, he performed nice service for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, yeah, Maharaj is pointing out there are relics here. At the Archaeological Survey of India, they've discovered some different stones here which date back to the Satya Yuga, and they're relics for this this place, just to prove the authenticity behind this place. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati was just moving around on Parikrama maybe, and he came here and he saw this place, and he could immediately understand that this was a very special place. And he told the devotees that this is the residence of Suvarna Sen. And so at that time it was just like a jungle, and there were tigers moving around and different wild animals. It was not a very inviting place, but Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, somehow he had that vision, and then the devotees, they met with the landowner, and the landowner was surprised that they wanted to get land here in this place because it was just jungle and uninhabited. But Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada wanted it, and he established this temple, and he knew that in the future there would be more and more parikramas and people coming to visit and see this holy place.